I want to sell our experiences in Vietnam to Australia.
One time he went to the forest, right? And then he saw like a mafia gang.
Wakes up, listens to politics.
Girls or boys from other schools would come
Mm.
and fight someone from our school.
Just live in a cave, live like a little man from the Stone Age. All right, everybody say hi in 3, 2, 1. Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Welcome back to Feeling Like Podcast. Today on the panel, we have the usual cast. Ashlyn, say hi.
Hi.
Chris, hello.
And me, hello. Today, we do want to talk about a few things. But first, I want to bring on the topic of starting a business.
All right.
Recently, we've been doing a bit of research on a new business idea that we've had.
We have a tea business idea.
Yeah.
And it's something that I never really considered doing before.
Actually, we did consider it.
We did consider
We
it.
discussed about it, but we didn't really... we weren't convinced
It's
at
not
all.
like
Yeah.
considering. It's like we talked about it.
We talked about it, but we were skeptical about it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think like before I wanted to do businesses that are like innovative or a gap in the market and all
Yeah.
that jazz. It has to be completely
Like
like
solve a
different.
problem.
Yeah.
Solve a problem.
Yeah.
And then after like doing a lot of research and understanding like marketing and stuff,
Yeah.
if you think about it, like a lot of multi-million-dollar brand, they're actually not that innovative. Like the Udi, right? Like they just have this wearable blanket, and
Yeah.
then they like the concept is already there before they started, but they just use it and they just put new prints on
Wait,
it and
so
then
the-
market it heaps.
The Udi wasn't the first in
no,
the niche.
no.
Nah.
There you go. I did not know that.
And so like a lot of popular brands, they're not the first in the niche.
Yeah. And they started off not as a proper brand, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as a...
Drop shipping usually.
Yeah, true.
But, and that's why, like, when I look into the tea business, right, I don't know if we're gonna actually start it yet, because right now we're like in the phase of figuring out the cost for everything.
Yeah.
And cost for producing tea in Australia, we did a little bit of research. It's really expensive. Just ingredients alone, I don't think we can even sell it. I don't think we can even profit
Yeah.
at all.
If we try to get it from Australia or manufactured in Australia, they're pretty much selling it to us for market price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woolies-
And then we
Woolies
sell
price.
that. We had to like really up the price, and I think that's really like I don't think no one's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we find some sort of secret in that field, but
But nah, I don't believe in like being super innovative with the ingredients itself. Like
Yeah.
I think the innovation usually comes from marketing.
yeah.
That's why I want to start a tea business, because I think tea is a pretty simple sort of concept.
Yeah.
The marketing gap for it though is that there's not that many tea brands for like young and fun people, right?
Right.
And like usually a lot of tea brands, they're like either very luxurious or they're very like normal.
Mm.
Like they don't have a lot of like in between the emotions and feelings, right?
Mm.
So I want to start like a tea brand that is more like captures more
Right.
emotions and feelings, and then I can make like anything with it, like from normal tea to like more advanced tea blends.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the marketing gap.
Mm.
So we're gonna execute on that, but we're gonna see if the price, you know, is it doable?
Yeah,
like
right.
financially.
Yeah. I do want to ask because we've come up with a lot of ideas, and I want to ask what makes tea a better idea, because you want to execute on it after you research already,
Yeah,
compared to say an apparel brand. Why?
I think the tea brand you can start for less. So you can sell one flavor or two, three flavors, right? But an apparel brand, you can't just sell one design. And then even if you do sell one design,
Yeah.
you have to sell many sizes of that one design.
Yeah.
And then you have to come up with a tech pack. And then you have to do a lot of design work and marketing work. And I think it's way too much. It's also not something that's repeatable and repurchasable.
Yeah.
Like the shirt just doesn't just wear out for a few months, and even if they do, no one would want to buy the shirt again because they wear out so fast.
Yeah. Right.
So I think starting an apparel brand definitely has a lot of challenges,
Mm.
and I'm not particularly passionate about like starting an apparel brand.
Mm.
And even if I am, it's extremely hard. And
So would
yeah.
you say you're passionate about starting a tea brand, I guess.
I would say like in the food and beverage space, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be obsessed about it. You don't have to be a nerd about it.
Mm.
But generally, I think I enjoy tea.
Mm.
I'm a big tea drinker. I'm not a tea nerd, but I love drinking tea, and I know the differences between
Yeah.
good tea and bad tea.
Do you also think that it's a great idea because food and beverages are a necessary part of life, whereas clothes aren't as
No, yeah, pretty much.
important?
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of us here every day we wake up, right? We want tea, coffee. Before we go to sleep, we want tea or coffee.
Mm.
In the middle of the day, we want tea or coffee or like an electrolyte drink,
Yeah.
water. We always drink something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
And even like cold teas and stuff, they're not that popular in Australia as well. So the more popular cold teas would be like the bubble teas, right?
Yeah.
That's also like a little gap. Sometimes people want like an iced tea and stuff.
Mm.
And the tea that the tea that is sold in Woolworths and
Yeah.
Coles, they're usually hot tea.
Mm.
So the concentration is different and everything is
Mm.
a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, one thing we learned when we were researching the tea business, we learned that if you sell tea
Yeah.
that's already been made
Yeah.
as ready to drink,
Yeah.
you pay GST. But if it's not ready to drink, you don't have to pay GST.
Yeah.
So that was really
Yeah.
cool.
That's really interesting. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna make beverages that are ready to drink. We're just
Yeah.
gonna make the tea leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of starting a tea brand. I think the beauty of it, right, is that you don't have to be, like I said, a nerd about it. There's
Yeah.
always a market for like any tea drinkers out there. There are like super nerdy tea drinkers out there as well. Like the people that drink like just traditional tea from China. Like
Yeah.
my dad. And then there are people that are like they just want like something more chill, something on the
Mm.
go, something easier to
Yeah.
drink. It doesn't have to be super ceremonial.
Mm.
Yeah, and I like that. There's a market for like anyone, and people drink that on a day-to-day basis. So, and another thing is that it's funny. Organic tea
Yeah.
and non-organic tea. I shop non-organic tea and organic tea, so I shop for both in the supermarket.
Yeah.
They don't have much of a price difference as well.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, I think starting a brand that's completely like organic tea would be really great too.
Mm.
Because I don't see the reason why if organic tea and non-organic tea are the same
Price.
price, and why would you go for the non-organic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't know what kind of chemicals they put in there.
yeah,
Speaking about your dad, because you mentioned your dad. So your dad's a very, I guess, healthy individual for his age. Do you think that drinking tea has been a big factor of that?
yeah. I think drinking tea is a big factor, but it's not everything. So you can't just drink tea to your healthy
Yeah,
life, right?
yeah.
It is a factor, but it's not like the biggest factor. But I do think that the act of drinking tea every day helps him stay focused
Mm.
Yeah.
or put him in a mindset,
Right.
and it gives him happiness, and
Mm.
which eventually turns into a happier, healthier life.
Right.
Yeah. I really like his morning schedule.
Yeah.
Every day he wakes up, he smashes like 3 whole jugs of tea.
Yeah.
He'll have a cold version, and there'll be like hot version, and then coffee, and then cigarettes. And then he smashes all that like within 3 hours, 3 jugs of each one.
Like he has
That's like
tea and
one coffee,
coffee,
like.
and like everything.
Yeah.
Like this guy drinks everything.
Yeah. And like,
It's mainly like black bean tea, actually.
yeah, black bean tea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He, does
He
actually
loves
does
that.
have
That's his
that.
favorite.
Yeah.
Do you think people in Australia would like black bean tea?
Maybe.
It's very nice.
It's nice.
It
Yeah.
has a very good
Yeah.
aftertaste.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really want to sell like the more niche teas.
Yeah.
But I just don't know like the market here. Like
I want to sell our experiences in Vietnam to Australia.
I do,
Dude,
I
it's
do
awesome.
want
That'd be
to.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys remember the bar spa, right?
But-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the little hot yum, so hot wash.
Oh yeah.
We did it. We were there for 2 weeks one time in one of our holidays, and after those 2 weeks, my skin, bro. You know how usually you get like a white mark when you scratch your skin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I took that, I haven't taken it recently, so I probably had the white mark. But I never got white marks. I'd scratch myself. I'd be like, damn, my skin's so moisturized from this hot bath.
Yeah. The hot bath that Lem is referring to, it's this medicinal herbal hot bath from the people in like up at the north in
From the
Sapa,
tribes.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
in the Sapa tribe in Vietnam, they're called Yao tribe, right?
Yeah.
And they pretty much like the trees that they use, they grind it into like herbs.
Yeah.
And then they formulate it into a bath, and we got the chance to went into their factory
Yeah, dude,
and
that was
see
awesome.
the process and
Yeah.
everything.
We also got into the little bucket things
Yeah, like.
and then took our
barrels.
own little baths. That was really fun.
And one thing about like me being like a bit afraid of starting bringing culture into the Australian business, because I'm not sure how receptive everyone would be, right? So
Yeah.
I think starting a tea brand, especially right off the start, I'm probably gonna go with something more like I know that anyone can like, and then later on, like I see the demand is there, I can
Yeah.
then make like more Vietnamese, more cultural, even more Chinese, Japanese sort of stuff.
Also, when it comes to bath soak, right? We haven't done our little experiments with Australia
Nah.
to get it approved. So we don't even know if it's going to get approved. Anyway.
Like, can we like just have a question? Like, why do you guys drink tea? Like,
Yeah.
why do you guys drink tea?
I believe that as a business person, you have to be honest and bring value to people. And the way we bring value with the tea is that it's actually beneficial for your health.
Yeah.
And I've personally seen it through your dad, even though I know it's not the biggest factor in like why he's so healthy. I do think that it's a part of it. Why he's so strong at the age that he is now. It's because he's been drinking a lot of tea. And like his skin's good. Bath soak gives him good skin. And I think that if we start this tea brand, that it's giving that value to the customers.
Right.
I drink tea because it puts me in the right mindset.
Okay.
It gives me a good
Yeah.
start for the day, and good even like end of day, and I drink tea, I feel like, oh, I can settle down into bed.
Yeah.
So like in the morning, say like I feel energized, then I would reach for more of a green tea or something like that. But then if I feel like more relaxed and stuff, then
Yeah.
I can aim for like a French Earl Grey to feel a little bit like
Yeah.
laid back and classy.
Yeah.
It just gives me like, depends on the tea flavor, it gives me like the
Yeah.
right
So
start.
there's like different moods for different.
It's a mood
teas.
changer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is like a mood ring.
Do you think tea? Because they say like tea burns fat, or helps burn fat. What do you guys think of that?
No, nothing can burn fat except for exercising and actually doing like procedures.
If
for it,
anyone,
so.
if any business is out here telling you that tea will burn your fat, don't believe it. It's a scam.
Yeah.
I mean, if you drink the tea and you feel like so healthy that you want to go work out, then I guess
Don't burn fat then.
Yeah.
But is that really from the tea?
no, it's not from the tea, but I'm just saying how tea can be really powerful, but don't
Yeah.
misunderstand it for something it's not, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I want to talk a little bit about my dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my he's also like an entrepreneur, and he has
Your
his
dad
own,
is awesome. I
Thank
love
you.
your dad.
and he has his own wood manufacturing company, right?
Yeah.
So they started from nothing. Just to give you guys a little bit of like background context about my dad, like he grows up really poor in the wartime as well.
Mm.
There was like one time he told me he went to the forest
Yeah.
to get some wood for the company and like to research and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he saw like really bad people, like mafia vibes.
Wait, so
Yeah.
he would go out and chop wood like in the forest?
Not chop wood in the forest.
No,
but
he
like,
was researching the wood.
he was researching.
Oh,
You
like
know
he
how
would-
he is.
He would go out.
Bro,
He would just do that
Bruh,
sort of stuff.
Yeah,
your dad, this guy wakes up, listens to politics. Bro, you just hear, we're in the taxi, he's listening to politics, just researching every day.
Yeah.
He's a nerd. But I love that.
So one time he went to the forest, right? And then he saw like a mafia gang, and then they actually was arguing about something, and like in the end the guy actually used his hand and like take another guy's eyeball out.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Bare hands?
crazy.
With bare hands.
What the?
I don't even know how that works.
Yo, that's insane.
But like my dad's seen some insane shit. Like
Wait, so was your dad like affiliated with them at all?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
but I think my dad used to owe money to some gangs.
Oh, interesting.
But it was like really
Right.
bad. He had a
Yeah.
rough start. He had a real rough start.
Dude, a lot of millionaires used to owe money to mafia. It's
Yeah,
like
what the hell?
Yeah.
How's that even a thing, right?
Or if you need money,
Yeah, I guess it's low-key rock bottom. If you owe
Yeah.
200k to mafia,
because
You're about to die.
You're not gonna get it from the bank.
yeah.
But
Pretty job
yeah,
was-
I'm not too sure. But like the whole thing about like the things that he witnessed and the life he has been through,
Mm.
it's he literally
Yeah,
comes
he's been
from
through
nothing, been through crazy shit.
I remember you told me that the house that he used to live in still has bullet holes in it.
Yeah.
And he was in the house when they were shooting that.
Yeah, from the
Bruh.
Vietnam War.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's his upbringing, and then for some reason he was really interested in business and wood.
Mm.
So wood manufacturing was his first business,
Mm.
and then it's still his business.
Yeah.
He didn't try and go out start like 100 businesses
Yeah.
like a lot of us.
Yeah.
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 And we did ask him for a bit of business advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that told us find our own little niche in the market that no one's really what's the word?
Do it.
Yeah, no one's really done before.
Yeah.
Not many people have tried to tackle that part of the market.
Yeah. But in saying that, that's kind of easier in that time.
I guess so. I think it's
time-
hard in both.
I think each time has its own challenges, right?
Of course.
Like nowadays, if you want to start an online business, you can TikTok and YouTube everything
Yeah.
your way.
yeah.
But back then, there's no online resources. There's no freaking Wi-Fi.
I was actually thinking a lot of the society nowadays, a lot of people in society get sold on so many stupid shit. You can start any business and people will be sold on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
But people don't understand. Majority of these things are fake.
Yeah. Like,
So that was like
Mm.
when the internet was booming. It was
Yeah.
still a trend and everything. But
Yeah.
starting a business based off a trend, you can get a lot of revenue, but there's a downside to that. It's like when the trend dies, you have to sell it, close it,
Yeah.
and whatever, and
Yeah.
find something else. Yeah. Yeah. My dad, he actually knows this guy before, and this guy is like one of the most successful entrepreneurs in Vietnam.
Mm.
And he actually made, I think it's called Trung Nguyen Coffee,
Yeah.
and it's the biggest coffee brand in Vietnam.
Oh, damn.
And now the guy literally lives in a cave.
Oh, this guy.
This
Ah,
guy,
that
and he
guy.
has like supercars in his cave.
Yeah. I remember your
crazy.
dad said that he was like weird.
To be honest, does it even matter? At that point, he's too rich to care.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably experienced so much of life that he just gave up because what's the point? What's the point
Yeah.
of all these riches and materialistic things?
yeah.
Just live in a cave, live like a little man from the Stone Age.
A cave with supercars, so not really a
Oh yeah,
Stone
no
Age.
way. Dude, that's some Batman shit.
It is some Batman
Yes.
shit though.
Damn.
And like that whole place, I think only he lives there. Only he.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like the only citizen there. No one lives there.
I wonder what he does every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he left his wife and stuff to go live
Wow.
in a cave. Yeah.
Damn. Feels bad.
That is wild for you to do that. That's why people think he's weird.
You guys heard of uncontacted tribes?
No.
So that's pretty much like wild tribes, like cannibal tribes. Like a lot of them are located in the Amazon forest and a bunch of other forests
Right.
in third world countries. But pretty much last night I was watching a bunch of videos.
Right.
Dude, these guys are insane. There was like one reporter. I saw a video of a reporter and he was just sitting down with them. There was one interpreter and then the camera crew. And then this crazy guy, like he's part of the uncontacted, and he was like doing like a little ritual. And then the reporter kept asking questions. The guy was like, "If you don't shut up, I'm gonna cut your neck off." That's crazy. So like they started getting scared, and they're like, "Yo, I think the reporter was like to the cameraman, oh, I think this was a mistake. Let's just be polite and tell him we're gonna leave." And then the uncontacted tribal guy, right? He
Yeah.
kept continuing on with the ritual. He was like to the guy, put a gift in this skull. It's like a human skull. The interpreter was like, oh, he wants you to put alcohol in it. The reporter was like, oh, I have alcohol in the car. And then he made the interpreter go grab it.
Yeah.
And they poured the alcohol. They made everyone drink it. And then after that, the tribal guy, the uncontacted, I'm pretty sure he was a chieftain, right?
yeah.
He stood up, started flailing his dick, and he started getting the pee and then started drinking it. Then they're all like, oh shit, this is crazy. They started running away. These guys are crazy though.
Nah.
They'll kill you
Of
when they see you.
course. Yeah, I've actually heard stories like
Yeah.
reporters that don't come back because
Yeah. Dude, it's insane. Anyway, yeah. I thought that was really cool about uncontacted. They're like the rebels of society.
They're not even
mean-
part of society.
yeah, they're like
Actually, there was a take on them where they were saying that these people it's actually unfair that we're not trying to let them into our technology world. But then they were also saying, but they don't want to learn about technology. They don't want to learn about us because apparently one time it was like a bunch of missionaries.
Right.
So people who want to convert people to their religion, right?
Oh my
Oh.
They went to the tribe, and then they dropped down in a helicopter, and then the tribal guys were like, "Oh, you came down from the giant flying bird," and then the guys are like, "Oh, that's a helicopter," and then these guys, the missionaries, started showing pictures. They're like, "This is our family in Australia," and then the tribal guys looked at it. They were like, "Oh, there's a human," and then they looked at the back of the phone. They were like, "There's no one behind, but there's a human," and then they were like, the leader was like, "Kill them. This is black magic." Yeah, they were like, "This is the
heck?
devil. Kill them." And then a few years later, eventually they started communicating with other people, and they learned how to speak in Spanish. And then the same team that went down for missionary, like the same team, but obviously not the same people because they all got killed.
Yeah.
They went down there and asked them, talked to them in Spanish. They're like, "Why'd you kill them?" They're like, "You guys had phones. We didn't know what it was. Like, to us, you guys were the devils. So how would we know? So we just killed you to protect our tribe." That's how they think. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Do we want to talk about one of the topics for today? Who would you say is the most motivated one out here? I mean, we're not really motivated. More like we're just passionate about what we're doing.
I think
The
we
motivation is just
just
a
do-
momentary thing. Yeah, we just do shit.
We just do it.
Motivation is fake. Discipline is real.
All right. Tips to always stay on track. What would be your tips to always stay on track?
If you really want to do something, you gotta remember your why. It's like a cliche advice, but like, why do you want to do this, right? I think like when you have like a selfish reason, like I want to make more money than I do at my current job, I don't think you'll be able to stay on track for that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like people that are like really successful in a very short time is because they have something else bigger than them.
Mm.
For example, my mom is sick and I need hospital fee, and that's how they really stay on
Yeah.
track. I really want my family to retire.
Mm.
And I think with those like mindset, people tend to stay on track better than people that are in it for selfish reasons. Like you have to find something bigger than yourself to work for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like you have no choice but to be successful. Like when success is a choice, then don't worry about it. You're never gonna be successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I highly doubt it. So
Completely agree.
Yeah.
especially like now in this modern world, everyone has their basic needs met already, so it's very easy to just
Yeah.
get comfortable and stay off track. Like in my dad's time and my mom's time, right, they like went through war, and then their family, their parents die early, and
Yeah.
like they have to stay with like their cousins whose parents don't even love them, and like those situations just make them want to get out there quick and quick.
Would you say that the difference between that situation and the people in Australia is because people in Australia are comfortable and your parents were in an uncomfortable situation?
Yeah, I think if you're in a comfortable situation,
You don't
Right.
want to change, right?
you don't want to change it.
That's the thing, because we live in the same, I guess, country as a lot of people who are comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we're always tempted to stay comfortable. Why do we choose to not be comfortable every day?
Why do you?
I think to me it's very tied down to knowing that my parents have done so much and I don't want to see them, I guess, keep suffering, because I don't see the whole 9 to 5 government looking after you, like all of that stuff. I don't see that as something that's safe.
It's very funny that the government will take care of you for retirement at 65, right?
Yeah.
What if you're really sick at 55? Then what?
Yeah.
You're 10 years earlier than what? Not everyone can be strong enough until 65.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
can take care of you. Depends on what sickness it is.
Yeah, but not in a way where like it makes them comfortable. Like in a way where it's just like enough.
obviously, Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think the biggest, or I'd say the most important currency on earth is experience.
Okay.
So, if you choose to live this 9 to 5 or just living the comfortable life, for example, in the country of Australia, you're just working, say your mom or whoever you are, you're working retail, maybe part-time, full-time, doesn't matter, but you're content with doing that and then going home, doing a bunch of little things or just side things, that doesn't really benefit you in the future. If you're living that weekly life, bro, your life's gonna be stagnant. You're not gonna be experiencing things. What, you wanna go on holiday once a year, twice a year? Is that really, can you really call that experience? But if you're out here, you're trying to make a difference, not just for your own life, but for the life of your future generations, your family right now. You're bringing experience not just to yourself, but to every single one of those people
You
around
know,
you.
speaking of that, it's really funny that people don't want to start a business or people don't want to do things that are better than their 9 to 5 job because of risk.
Mm.
A lot of people say that it's risky to start a business or it's risky to da, right?
Yeah.
But staying in a job is risky. You could get fired any day. You can get replaced by AI any day.
Mm.
You risk not having a better life.
Mm.
That's the thing that you risk the most.
Yeah.
You risk your future of having a better quality life. You risk your family's future. They're just gonna be like that forever.
What would
you
make
can't
a-
give them a better experience.
What makes a better quality life experience, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking like your family
Yeah.
wouldn't have a better experience because of your choices too.
Mm.
Like I feel very fortunate that my dad and my mom decided to take like the entrepreneurial path. Because of that, or I get to go to Australia to study.
Yeah.
I get to travel wherever I want a lot of times.
Yeah.
I get to do a lot of things that most kids where their parents don't take that route cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when I was in Vietnam, they sent me to private school. So if they don't take that path, then there's no way I'm going to a private school.
Mm.
And that became a whole different experience for me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the difference between private schools there and here is
It's massive.
quite big, huh?
It's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because private schools there usually means that you're trying to get out of the country, no?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
So private school there, usually it's designed for kids that are going to study abroad.
Mm.
For their uni and stuff like
Mm.
that. And then we learn more English as well.
Mm.
We have better classroom environment.
Mm.
We have better quality teaching. Yeah, education.
And
Yeah.
you have aircon.
And we have air cons.
In Australia, I don't know the difference between a public school and a private school in terms of what they bring for the
Yeah.
students. If you're in a private school, you're trying to get out of Australia.
I think they have more facilities.
They just maybe have more facilities and more quality. like,
more quality teachers.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are they
My-
really?
I would
my,
think that.
My cousins went to one,
Oh.
and I visited their
How was
private
it?
school. It's massive.
But
That's
is it
like-
higher quality?
Well, I don't know.
Teachers-
I don't know
I get-
about teachers.
Maybe they're qualified better.
I think in private school, I think the teachers,
Yeah.
from what I've been told, is that they get paid more if their students do well.
Oh.
That could make them better quality. They could have
Yeah.
better
It
quality
gives them
teachers
the motivation
Yeah,
to do better.
like- to get more pay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's interesting that in Australia there's also a concept of boys school only and like girls school only.
Why, you guys didn't have that?
I don't think we had that at
Oh.
all. And like when I came here, then I learned about
Mm.
that was so weird to me
It's
because to me that's not like to me in my opinion I think a school should somewhat try to reflect like a real life society.
Yeah.
It's funny because I came from private school, so less likely reflect the
So,
real life society.
Insane.
But
yeah.
I'm saying that like the boys school only if you're in the classroom you're only interacting with your same sex peers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when you actually go out into real life, you can't really interact with others. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to social, and that could really affect like real life skills, like
Mm.
your
Yeah.
social skills in real
Mhm.
life.
Yeah.
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 I think the entry to real life will definitely be harder, but it depends on the person. They can probably adapt to real life after that.
Yeah, and it's really funny how school is like a little society, and the
Mm.
people that go to school, like especially if you're in school right now and you're watching this podcast, right? Treat it like a society, like a real life society, and
Mhm.
like how can you excel from your friends? How can
Mm.
you do better? How can you be the best? How can you be the most popular? Use your school as an experiment for life. Yeah, that's how I viewed it.
Did you actually?
That's a good tip.
I did not view it like that at all.
I pretty much approach it in a way that's like, this is the real shit.
Really?
Yeah.
At that age, that's insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
You
like-
were general, right?
What do you mean by general?
Of the armies. I don't know.
Oh yeah, but that was in primary school. So I used
Oh,
to
right.
be like school military leader.
That's
I
insane.
got voted, so there was only one vote that didn't vote for me, which is myself.
What, everyone voted?
Everyone
you?
voted for me.
What the hell?
Everyone voted for me to be the school military leader.
many
And
votes was
just
that?
giving you guys a context, like in Vietnam, we do military training. Like we are into military training, and like apparently this whole summer camp about like military training, and they make that appeal for young people like me. Primary school, that's their like target audience. And you go in there at 6 a.m. They wake you up with a horn, and then you go in and you do all the training as like a 10 to 11-year-old kids. And people are obsessed with those
Yeah.
camps, and people go to those camps for fun, for summer.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know. That whole concept is so foreign to me. Cause
It is foreign, even
Yeah.
for me, even for like everyone. But like people are like into that. The kids were into that. I think it's just because they're bored and they just want to do something for
that's
fun.
interesting.
Yeah, even like females go there, not just males. It's not a male only thing.
Because I think in primary school, I only knew one person who was like really interested in like the army
Oh, really?
because he loved talking about like guns and stuff.
And I remember when I got voted the military leader, right? That was like completely like not what I wanted, because like I'm not interested. But everyone voted for me. I had no choice.
So, what was your responsibility as a military leader?
So my responsibility as a military leader back then was like when you're doing like the salutations and stuff, I have to make sure that everyone's hand is placed correctly and it's not too bent. It's, you know, it has to be like perfect. It has to be in the right position.
So, how do you do it? Am I doing it right?
It looks a bit ugly,
Oh, what?
but don't worry about it. But that was my responsibility, and then I have to attend events that are military events, school to school. It's for a lot of schools. They all come together. The military comes together to do workshops together.
That's
Right.
why, like, at a very young age, you became a leader already.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
appointed leader by everyone.
yeah, pretty
Crazy.
much.
That's why you have a very leadership. I'm the leader,
Yeah,
boss girl vibe.
yeah, but I really did not want that. I just got voted out of like
But,
nowhere.
but would you say that was a good experience?
No,
No?
Like,
You don't think it helped you out?
Do you think that shaped who you are?
it does.
Oh,
But
definitely.
looking back at it, I was not pleased that everyone voted for me. Because one time I did something that's wrong, and I pretty much made this like my army lose like a competition or something. I think everyone trashed on me. Everyone hated me. The
Wait,
entire primary school hated me.
How'd you make them lose though?
It was like a competition.
Well, you participated in the competition or?
Yeah, I lead like the school, or like something like during training. If something goes wrong and then everyone's penalized because I don't do my job well, then everyone would hate on me. So I think I did not like the experience because of that, but it did shape me a lot to be like stronger,
Right.
to not like just stay focused on like being better, and whatever everyone says, just know that they're all just NPCs. And
But during that time, military training, they have many girls that were like the generals or the leaders.
they do have some girls, but I don't know the exact statistics. I don't know if everyone is boys or girls. I know that there were some girls that I went to during the multiple school military training.
I'm surprised they wouldn't choose a little boy.
Yeah, I think I was up against 2 guys in the leadership voting.
Right.
And you didn't even vote for yourself.
I didn't even vote for myself, and I still win for some reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fun. I think like having a lot of people trash on me when I was at a young age
Yeah.
made me grow up. I don't really care about your opinions. So it make me like stronger to that. Yeah.
Do you guys have any violent situations during your primary school?
No, but I witnessed a lot of violence.
From what? Military?
You know, when I was in high school, middle school,
Yeah.
like some girls like beat up other girls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like it's funny because there's the girls, right? But like I barely see males beat up each other.
Yeah, damn. That's
That was
crazy.
my personal experience.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you?
Violent like fights or
Yeah, I guess so. Just physical, like hitting each other.
school fights was a common thing at school, right?
In primary?
Or
Just primary,
not
not high
primary, but high school. Yeah, girls or boys from other schools would come
school.
and fight someone from our school.
Damn.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was.
I've never seen that in my
I
school.
haven't seen. I didn't go see them myself, but I just you hear it from
People.
It goes around.
I was involved in one.
Really.
Yeah. I was lining up. We were playing handball.
Alright.
Bro, I was like, oh, I just finished my lunch. All right, I'm gonna start lining up.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like a 10-man line. I got to the front.
Uh-huh.
This guy, taller than me, bigger than me, pushed in.
Uh-huh.
He went next. I was like, what the fuck? And when he jumped in, I went behind him. Boom! King hit him in the neck. This guy starts crying, bro. What the fuck? This guy is not gonna try to fight me back. This guy starts
What the
crying.
heck?
Did you get into detention for hitting?
Yeah, so I'll get into that. But yeah, he starts crying. So I'm like, what a fucking baby. And then lunch finishes. And I'm like, actually, during that moment, I like pretty much walk away. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm going to run away from the situation. Hopefully no one sees me or knows about it. Obviously, everyone in the line saw that shit. But bell rings, we go into class. And then teacher says, Lem, go to the office.
Of course.
Bro, I'm like, oh shit. Principal starts talking to me. And then she pretty much outlines the situation. Is this what you did? I was like, yeah. And then,
Yeah.
bro, I'm just like chilling. And then she's, all right, I'm going to have to call your parents, call your mom and dad, let them know about what happened.
Yeah.
And when she said, I'm going to call your dad, I start crying, bro. Like, please don't.
Now you're the begging one.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, I don't want to get smacked by my dad. But
Not
anyway.
my dad.
Yeah, I get home that day. I don't remember what happened between me and my dad during that day. But I'm pretty sure I did get in trouble. It was just funny. It's funny because this guy, high school, who went to high school with me,
Yeah.
and was super chill with me. It's so
Okay.
funny, bro. This guy's huge compared to me. You see me, I'm a little guy, right?
Yeah.
In primary, I was a tiny guy too. Yeah. No, it's just funny seeing big boys cry. Remember how we had that reading with the old lady
Yeah.
from Vietnam?
Yeah.
She said
Yeah.
we're not very good with water. Me and Ash.
Yeah.
Okay, so more context on the reader lady, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that she's a psychic because she's not.
Yeah.
She's not a fortune teller either.
I don't know what she is.
She reads your life.
She's not a human.
She uses like horoscope
Mm.
and some Chinese stuff to read it, but she doesn't read it off like
Mm.
vibes. Like she believes that what she reads is science, but I don't know how to explain it in English either.
Mm.
So she did a reading for me and Lem, right?
Yeah.
And she said that both of us
Yeah.
were like can
Likely.
die or
Oh.
likely to die, like easily drowned from
Yeah.
being near like water bodies.
Yeah.
And
then
apparently we never knew that.
she told us a story about two of her readings that had the same attributes, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So like pretty much she told someone like don't be near the water, right? And then
Yeah.
this person went on a vacation, and then just at that time there's apparently like a
Hurricane.
hurricane situation.
But which country was that? Because it was
That's
near the water. Or was
Bali.
it?
Bali.
Oh, it was
Bali.
Bali. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then during that time, there was a hurricane. They drowned from the hurricane. And then there was another one where
Oh, swimming lesson.
Yeah, it was-
swimming lesson.
was it a swimming lesson? Or
It
it was
was a
scuba
swimming.
diving.
No, it was swimming lesson.
Oh, okay.
So someone that has that attribute went for a swimming lesson.
Yeah.
And then the instructor didn't pay attention, and then they
Yeah,
drowned.
because it was a class of multiple people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the instructor started paying attention to other people.
Oh gosh.
Turned around, the other guy drowned in the water. Bro, that's insane.
But
After doing that reading, we're being scared to go to the beach and shit.
We can't
Yeah.
go to the beach. Just don't go in the water.
Oh, yeah, I remember. We told Chris about this, and then Chris reminded us of a situation.
oh yeah.
We went to the beach. So we're at the beach, we're just standing
Chilling.
there. And then, so you know how the water has like
Waves. Like,
waves
yeah.
where it gets stronger and it goes back to like Goika? It started reaching the point where it was like at its strongest. And then we got surprised because we weren't really looking at the water. We're like thinking in our heads and shit. And then, oh shit, the water's coming. And then we like start trying to run back. Ashton trips. And then she pulls me behind. And then Chris makes it out. But me and Ash got drenched. Right? So
Well,
Chris reminded
yeah.
us of that. And it's just like,
Yeah.
damn. Yeah,
So only
low-key.
Chris survived.
Oh yeah.
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 But we don't know if Chris has that attribute or not.
Nah.
And
'Cause
then
he hasn't done the
apparently the reading, it said that me and Lem are gonna have nice houses in
Oh,
the
yeah.
future. And she told me specifically not to flaunt my wealth.
Yeah. So we shouldn't. we
So I
shouldn't.
should flaunt my wealth.
No, we should
I'm
not.
just kidding.
There's no need, honestly.
Yeah.
There's no need.
We're enjoying our
Um,
lives.
Bye.
Yeah, she said that we're not meant for that like 9 to 5 as well, which is like really interesting and reassuring to hear
Mm.
from like
Yeah.
a person who doesn't know anything about our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says that. So
Like, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be working for myself, not under anybody else, which is really cool.
And like Lem is a little bit into numerology, so he watches all these GG33 guy,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And it's really interesting that he told me.
I love GG33.
Yeah, he told me that apparently I'm a 13 based on my birthday and birth year, right?
Yep.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
So apparently, like 13 is like the number of the matrix or some shit.
Yeah, it is, but I can't explain too much about it because
Yeah.
there's not much information on it.
Yeah, but apparently it's something to do with the matrix, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember I wanted to go rent a dress.
Uh-huh.
And then I went and like to the building, right?
Yeah.
And one building was like in the left is 245. 245 is my birthday.
Yeah.
24 May.
Yeah.
And then the next building is called Matrix. It's like, what are you serious? This is
Yeah,
so
it's a sign,
weird.
right? And that was the
It's a
time when I just told you about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
so weird. Normally I'm like skeptical, but then
Yeah.
at that time I was like my birthday and then the Matrix building like next to each other. But then it also made me reflect in my life a lot back then. Like a
Yeah.
lot of things I do was like play the Matrix or trying to escape the Matrix, right?
Mm.
Like I'm gonna tell you guys that during my high school years,
Yeah.
like I'm really focused on like how to beat the system.
Mm.
Yeah.
For example, like I really hated to do like salutations on Mondays.
Mm.
So on Mondays, like everyone had to show up early to school to do the salutations.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I wrote a letter in English.
Yeah.
And then I told my mom to sign it.
Yeah.
And my mom didn't
Right.
read English and she just trusts me enough to sign the paper. And then I handed that paper in and apparently that letter that I wrote myself,
Yeah.
it said, "My driver cannot take me to school earlier on Monday. Thank you for your understanding."
Bruh.
Then I submitted it to the school. A lot of people sneaked out earlier on that Monday so that they don't have to do the salutation,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
And they all got locked out in school, but then
Yo,
like the
that's
school opened the
funny.
gate for me to just come in.
Dude, that is so funny. Your mom's an angel. I love your mom.
That was random.
No, because she's just an angel.
Okay.
Kind-hearted.
Okay.
I just wanted to say.
And I remember like even in uni, I went to Australia for uni, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's this system called RPL, so recognition of prior learning.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to do my uni properly, so I took short courses outside of uni that is cheaper, and then
Yeah.
I applied for recognition of prior learning as credits, so I don't have to do that unit for that amount of
Damn.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I use all of my like previous experiences that I had, because experiences also count as uni credits.
Mm.
If you don't know like your way around it, you probably wouldn't know to cheat it, right? But I know when I read everything, so they can't cancel me out of that. So I submitted everything. So that's why I finished uni a lot earlier than expected.
Mm. Also, I think a big part of your life is the number 4, right? Because 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is the number of hard work.
Okay.
I do believe that you are lazy, but at the same time, when it comes to getting out of a situation that you don't want, bro, you work hard for that shit.
Yeah, I work hard and
Yeah.
when it's the time. Yeah.
For example, you don't want to be 9 to 5, you're working hard to not be a 9 to 5.
Yeah, to
And
get out of a
True.
situation I don't want.
You're also a workaholic.
I am a workaholic.
Yeah.
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 I
It's
think that's
interesting.
awesome though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of working hard, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys always feel like resistant toward working hard?
Resistant? What do
yeah.
you
Do you guys find it hard to work hard?
Yeah.
And
I do.
how come?
Because I get bored very easily. I can't stay on the same activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with like your social media stuff, you had 10 different strategies. You do them for 2 weeks and you're like bored.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just gets so boring. And for example, when we go out to eat, right?
Yeah.
You always see me like, oh, let's order a bunch of different food. It's because I
Yeah.
want to try every single one. And after eating, 3 spoons of each one, I'm like, oh, I'm full, I'm done.
Dig in, guys.
Everyone dig it.
Everyone
Dude,
dig in.
I'm the fastest eater out of all of us.
Yeah.
So we'll order like 3 meals. Bro, I'll eat...
2 scoops.
No, not even 2 scoops. I'll eat a good amount, right?
Yeah.
But then, dude, I'll eat so fast. And I'll just be like, all right, guys, dig in. Because they've taken like 1 spoon by the time I finish my whole meal.
dig in, guys.
I
Yeah.
think getting bored easily is like a big problem in today's society because everyone is overstimulated with like technology
Yeah,
and social
I agree.
media.
Doesn't help.
Yeah. So if you want to be a content creator and you work in a social media space, you can't keep getting bored of your own content.
Yeah, you have to be
So
consistent.
consistent and everything. It's
Mm.
definitely very challenging.
I think that's the hardest thing for me, like staying consistent in things.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's why I have you guys, because you guys keep me accountable in that shit.
Yeah, you gotta, with everything you do, you have to find that part where you feel like it's gonna be fun and happy and positive.
Yeah.
You have to find it yourself. Like, it's not something that it just comes naturally for you.
Yeah. You just gotta try things, really.
Like, even sometimes in like our current businesses, right? Like,
Mm.
maybe sometimes we get like customer complaints, or like when staff doesn't perform the way that we want them to, and it gets really frustrating, right?
Yeah.
But I have to like really try and to still find the fun of it, to keep wanting to do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's a skill.
And I
that-
think the main fun part of it is the money, to be honest.
but that's
I get-
hard
yeah.
because the moment you don't get money, or like your revenue
Yeah.
goes down,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you don't like to do the
That's
business
true.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like finding the fun in money, you're not gonna last,
Yeah.
because
That's
money
facts.
goes up and down. So you can't go up and down with the money.
That's facts.
I think the reason why I want to do my business and I want to keep it going is because I love the staff. I love the people that work for
Yeah,
me.
we have
Right, yeah.
we have
have
the
amazing
best
team.
Yeah, best
They're
team.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. What about you? Do you find it hard to work hard?
Yeah, I do. Same with them. Like, I do get bored, but at the same time, even if I'm bored, I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause
see,
I'll just do it. 'Cause
Mm.
I have nothing else to do.
I guess not motivation, just the tap into that zone of, okay, I got to work hard, keep working on this. I had to like really dig deep into my memories and my brain, and like try to go over 9,000 in my brain, and then think about why I'm doing this, and then that's when I start performing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I always need some sort of idea to get me into that zone.
Why do you think you're like that? What do you think causes that?
I don't know. I've always been like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think you can pull yourself out from that mindset?
First of all, surround myself with people who are able to do that consistently. And second of all, call myself out and just be honest with me.
Wouldn't that be a discipline?
It is a discipline problem.
It is a discipline problem
Yeah.
then.
But it's so hard. I've always, even my dad, growing up, he's always told me that, why are you so hard to discipline? Like, I've always had that trouble of disciplining myself.
Right.
Maybe like the thing about you is that you get the initial hype and then it disappears.
Yeah.
So the solution.
It's always like that.
What do you think? Do you know what I think the solution is?
Yeah, give me a solution,
yeah.
Ashen.
Get into something boring.
Oh, what do you mean?
Don't
Explain that.
don't
Like-
think about the fun anymore. Don't think about getting into something fun anymore. Get into something that's boring.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because then you wouldn't have the problem where it started to get boring because it's already boring.
Damn. Yo, that's a new perspective. I've never thought of it.
Well,
Like
give it a go.
for example,
Yeah.
right? Because you wanna have your own social media page. You
Yeah.
wanna have a TikTok account or Instagram account or whatever, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people come in and like they tie their own identity to their page.
Yeah.
So they're like, I wanna show people how fun my life is and that, right?
Yeah.
I don't those people are not as consistent as people that run the social media page for money purpose. So their mindset, they have to run this page, they have to make it consistent, they have to put in the social media reps every day so that they can start seeing results. So you
Yeah.
gotta treat it as more of a business that you have to do, that you're running as a real business. And it's gonna get boring, but that's a business and you can't escape it.
Right.
More than like I get into it because it's fun, because
Right.
nothing in the world is fun forever.
That's true.
So
That's
getting
true.
into something because it's fun, you're never gonna run a business out of it.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, because you want fun.
Mm.
But if you're serious about running a business, it does not matter if it's fun or not. You're still gonna have to do what you gotta do. Like when you go to work, right? You can't just show up to work because it's fun.
Yeah.
You show up to work because you need to make money. You
I
need to
love
survive,
work.
right?
It's so fun. Yeah, no, that's facts.
Yeah, something to think about, right?
Yeah.
It's the same with Chris here. Maybe I suggested that he needs to run his own fashion page, right? But I never market to him it as that's something really fun
Fun.
at all.
I don't see it as fun anyway.
Yeah, but he does it.
Wait, you never saw it as something fun?
No, I just.
He just does it.
I'm just like, oh, it's pretty cool. I'll try.
Yeah. I don't think you should have that expectation that like everything you're gonna do is gonna be fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
The only fun time you get is when you finish the work and you play some game or you watch some boxing matches.
Yeah, I love boxing matches. Dude,
Yeah.
last night we watched really good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get into boxing, I bet you're gonna find it boring within a few months.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you will.
That's not true.
That is true.
I am an athlete.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's probably true.
That's so true. The training would be boring.
Yeah, I get bored of it.
A lot of people like to play sports, but not a lot of people want to be actual athletes, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And the people that actually want to be an athlete is because they're confident that they can make money out of it. And they can put in the reps every day and they don't mind doing it. It's not more about like they have fun with it because every day is like torture for them. They have to work out so hard and like
Wait, so you
sweating.
think that athletes get into it because they think of the money and not...
That's not what I mean though. I
Yeah,
think athletes get into it because they're confident that this could turn into something that they can live on, not because like they want all the money in the world.
right.
But once they have that mindset, then they can work on it every day.
Mm.
So it's a good thing. But they don't come into it thinking like, oh, it's so fun. Like I can do this like all the
Mm.
time without making money. I
Right.
can get fun. Like I can feel fun every day. Like I don't think it works like
Mm.
that. I think it's really about disciplining yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Anything we want to do in life, starting a business or doing anything, we need to put in those reps. We need, the fun thing doesn't have to be the business itself, but it can be like you can make something else fun from it, like the people that you surround yourself with, your team is the fun part.
Mm.
It doesn't have to be the business itself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but like work is work and everyone gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think like people out there, if you're looking for a side hustle that's fun, don't bother.
Yeah. Eventually it'll get boring.
Eventually it will get boring.
And then-
Nothing
It's supposed
no-
to get boring.
Nothing will be fun forever, but you
Yeah.
will have fun times, up
Yeah.
and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. In Australia, so many people are so fortunate, right?
Mm.
And like you said earlier, everyone is just so comfortable.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like when I feel a lot of international people came in here to get to do work, to get the jobs, right?
Yeah.
Australian people, a lot of them, they blame the international people for stealing the job. But they're the ones that are super comfortable and they don't thrive that hard to get the
Yeah.
job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like very unfortunate.
Isn't there like news on companies now only wanting internationals
Yeah.
because
Because they-
Australians are lazy?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's so sad, bro.
It is sad.
Yeah.
Your own country doesn't want to hire you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when
That's
literally
true.
the government holds your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. In other countries, like they come to Australia because they believe that there's a better life here, so they work really hard, despite whether they like it or not.
Yeah. In a sense, it is better if you want your hand held for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But that comes with consequences. You have to work till you're 65
And then I also say this a lot,
to
right?
experience freedom.
I say this a lot, right? Like
Yeah.
guys like around your age, like around 20s, 30s, even 40s, right? If
Mm.
they're from a first world country and they have all the resources out there, Wi-Fi, food, a safe environment, no shooting and stuff. America has shooting, but not Australia.
Yeah.
And they're from like this sort of like first world country and they have everything they need, yet they still not strive for being a better person.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then I feel like why are you such a loser?
Yeah. It makes sense in a... I don't know if it's a philosophical standpoint,
Yeah.
but more like if you're struggling, that's when you usually try to do something to better your life.
Yeah.
But if you're not struggling, you don't.
Yeah.
So
That is true. Yeah.
because here, like a lot of people aren't struggling because of all the benefits that they get given. No one wants to strive for something better.
Yeah.
Not no
I-
one, majority don't.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I find a lot of Australian males are shallow because of that.
Shallow.
They are shallow.
Like personalities, shallow.
Personality wise, they're shallow. They have not been through anything. They have not
Mm.
struggled in their life. They have no depth.
Mm.
They don't
Mm.
aim for something bigger than themselves. They
Yeah.
are shallow. There's nothing else I can say about it.
Mm.
Right.
If they're Australian and they have all the privilege in the world compared to a bunch of other people out there,
Mm.
they're not using it. They're not using their privilege to make a positive impact in the world, then they are shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
and that's why I don't really find like Australian males attractive.
Australian male right here.
Yeah. Australian male.
I'm saying a lot.
Actually, you didn't like Chris when
Yeah,
you
I was
guys
just your brother.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Can you tell us about
No.
how you guys started dating? Dude, that was actually so funny. I was best mates with Ash before
Yeah.
you guys started.
But I didn't even know you that well either.
Yeah. But I just remember, I want to be good mates with this guy because he's a handsome guy. I only try to make good mates with good looking people.
Okay.
No, it's facts.
Okay.
What to talk about it?
Well, you don't have to share it.
Seeps.
Alright. I'll get the full story and I'll share it with you guys on my own time.
But yeah, a lot of Australian males I encounter, like, they don't really care about like work at all.
Mm.
They're all into the funds and stuff, but then the funds will always get boring.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think of even like Australian female?
Yeah, I'm not attracted to them.
And how come?
I guess they're not as interesting. Because I actually thought about it to myself. I've only dated international people.
Right.
I'm only into international people
Right. Yeah.
because I guess they have a different culture as well. So that's interesting. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like,
Yeah.
What about
they're
you?
just
I mean,
different.
I agree with what you said. I think the culture of a person really adds to their personality.
For sure.
And in Australia, like people joke around about, oh, you're so white, so white. But it's because in Australia, not many people truly understand. I guess they do. They have their own family culture. But the way an Asian family culture is framed, it's, to me personally, it's so much more deeper. There's so much more meaning behind family when it comes to Asian culture,
Right.
or even like black families. And you can see that. These people literally would die for their family. You know what I mean? And but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. In saying that, I think that a bunch of Australians, like, I find them attractive physically.
Yeah.
But like I get to know them, oh fuck off. But there are definitely outliers. For example, my sister, she found an awesome family.
Right.
Like her fiance,
Mm.
Yeah.
even though they have a very white
Culture.
white culture, they have that family embedded in them, like
Right.
in each and every one of their siblings and mom and dad. They have that family culture that I see in Filipinos, I see in Vietnamese people. It's very nice. And there are some white families like that.
Right.
But majority of people I see, it's they're divorced, the parents are divorced, they move out at 18
Yeah.
because the parents want them to move out at 18, some shit like that. And it's crazy. To me, it's damn, you really made a kid so that you want to get rid of them when they're 18.
Yeah, to kick them out at 18.
Yeah. Like to me, when I make a family, I want my whole family to stay together in one place.
Yeah.
And it's just up to my child if they want to go out and venture to the world. I'll let them.
Yeah.
If they ever want to decide to come back to the family and join the whole kingdom, then to me that's a way happier life, because honestly, one of the most important things in life is family.
I agree.
The best community you can have is family if everybody does it right.
Like when I moved to Australia, I was like alone for a very long time before I moved in with Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't understand the appeal of that. I don't understand the appeal of wanting to move out and live alone.
Yeah.
I only did it because I have to. I have to study abroad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could stay with my family. Actually, the reason why I moved out and I'm going on this journey of entrepreneurship is because I want that to be possible for my family.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not possible with everyone in my family just working 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
Someone has to go out there and make the money to be able to provide so that all my cousins can come to Australia and everyone can live in the same neighborhood, have barbecue dinners every second day. Every week, everyone's doing something together. All the uncles sitting around the table, drinking, everybody passing out, all the aunties outside the circle just gossiping. Dude, that's to me, that's the pinnacle of life, bro. That, I don't know, that brings so much joy to me.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And every time I go to the Philippines, I experience that. Even though like my family that's very poor, nothing brings me so much more joy than being in that community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the part of like why we don't want to be poor is that we want to, yeah, like you said, make it all possible for everyone else in the
Yeah.
family. Because if we're not gonna be the ones doing it, then who will?
Mm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like I want to be that part of me. I want to be that like auntie, like where like my nieces or nephews can look up to, and I want them to know that me, a female, I can achieve like the career goals that I want. And I have like a great family with my partner, and like, I want them to like look up to me and be like, this is possible for me too. And because if you think about it, if you're in a family where no one in your family has achieved that kind of greatness, you limit your own thinking. You're like, oh, this is not possible because no one else around me is doing it.
Yeah, that's how it is for my family. I haven't met any of my cousins who really have the same mindset.
Yeah.
And the only reason why my mindset's shaped like this is because I surrounded myself with the right people. And I know your family would always say things from the goodness of their heart.
Yeah.
They're not always going to be right.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah. No, I trusted a lot of my friends who wanted to get into this journey more than my parents because they don't know this life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of parents, especially in Australia, I feel like they have really limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
So if you want to get yourself out of that space, you need to surround yourself with people that are more logical and like think about these kind of things.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky. I feel like with my family, my mom and dad, they have their own company. My sister and her partner has their companies. They are launching 5 to 6 restaurants in Vietnam,
Yeah.
which I'm really proud of.
Dude, they're doing so good.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it on top of their current tech company.
Yeah. And then
They're doing a bunch of
other
things.
business.
Yeah, they have a lot of businesses.
They're
They're also parents to two of my beautiful nieces.
Yeah.
That's wild. And
Yeah.
I think even my own sister, she does that so that I can look up to her.
Yeah.
And I look up to my sister a lot. Like, maybe we don't always agree, and I don't always agree with the way that she does things or her mindset, right? But in a way, I do look up to her like, damn, like, she came from a time that, like, she might have less resources than I do now. And she's able to achieve all these things and running all these businesses, yet still be a good mom.
Yeah. Wow.
And I find that impressive. Both my mom and my sister, they're businesswomen and great moms.
Yeah. You have really good people around you.
Yeah, and I feel lucky. And even like my cousin Mel in Australia, she lives in Australia now.
Oh, I love Mel.
Even her, she has a business with her partner.
Yeah.
So I really believe in that dynamic of like wife and husband working together. Yeah, it's been wonderful for my family.
I think that honestly, that's what true partnership is. Yeah. I'm listening to things you told me from yesterday. I don't think a man should do it all alone. Yeah.
I think it's too much pressure on any men. Like, men are humans too.
And like at the end of the day, it's a lot of pressure on the woman too because of that.
Of course.
I think like the woman, like the pressure on the woman is a bit different, right?
Yeah.
I don't, like, for me, if I talked to my cousin in Vietnam, a female cousin.
Yeah.
She has a husband and she's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
She says she feels dissatisfied because she feels bored at home.
Yeah.
She loves her kid, like, don't get her wrong, right?
Yeah.
But she feels like she's meant to do other things too on top of that. And she can't really do that because she spends all day, taking care of her kids.
Right.
And I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
And like, she's not even that rich because my cousin doesn't provide that much for her as well. She's unhappy either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel if she has something to herself and a little bit of like independence for herself, I think she would feel like life is a lot more meaningful. Because like I said in the last episode, I think like humans are so multifaceted and everyone needs to fulfill so many sides of them to be content.
Yeah.
Sure.
And like with the female, like, of course it's the family side, but they need something else in their life too. Yeah, I'm sure every woman has some kind of a dream, and it's okay if you don't, though. But I'm just saying there are a lot of women who want to do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Someone's mic is acting up.
Is it mine? Is it
Talk,
mine?
talk.
Is it mine?
Hello.
It was 2. Ashton, talk.
Ah.
Yeah, that's you. Oh wait, 2.
2,
No, that's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, it might be. It's all good. It's just the connection.
Right.
You know, speaking of which, like, what are your relationship like with your siblings?
I love my siblings. I love them to bits, and I know we are very close, but that's like we owe a lot of that to our mom, because my mom grew up in a very strong family,
Yeah.
whereas my dad is pretty much the opposite, and he's aware of that. Our whole family is aware of that. That my dad's side not very good. My mom's side awesome, man. Everyone there is so close. You know how I was telling you that everybody's just linking up every week, having barbecues, dude.
That's fun.
That's so fun. Imagine the barbecue that we had when I first moved in here.
Yeah.
Imagine that every week, dude.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just yeah, drinking, I don't know, singing, whatever, karaoke. It's so fun. Anyway, so that's my mom's side.
Relationship with your siblings, please.
Yeah. No, growing up, our mom. No, I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
So growing up, my mom really made sure that me and my sisters stayed close, but my dad never really had that value in him
Of course
because
not.
where he grew up,
yeah.
and he actually grew up without a dad. So like he didn't really understand, I guess, at the time, like the importance of that because of where he came from. So because my mom was always with us, she brought us up, me and my sisters. I don't know, we learned that attitude towards family from her.
Okay.
So we learned to love each other, even though there was times when my sister and I would hate each other. One time she pulled a knife at me. Anyway, but most of the time during our childhood, we'd have like fights, but we'd be like pinching each other. Bro, I'd pinch her. She'd have like purple marks on her skin. Mom would be like
Bruh.
bleeding and shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Can't believe we used to do that.
What the?
But yeah, we physically abused each other when we
Oh
were
my.
young. But it was we gave each other consent, okay? We just told it.
Consent to pinch each other and make each other bleed. Oh, okay. Consent.
Yes. Hey,
Beautiful.
I don't want to go to jail.
Was that a game?
No, but yeah, my mom would always tell us, stop it and shit like that. Love each other. You guys are siblings. Shit like that. But yeah, because that value was very spoken a lot into me and my sisters, we've really kept that in our hearts. So me and Ezra, even Ezra, dude, I'm 7, 8 years older than her.
Right.
Like, we're so close. Can you imagine? Majority of siblings that are like 4 years difference, a lot of them in Australia are nowhere near close.
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy. You and Matt?
We used to be really close.
Yeah.
Growing up,
Yeah.
because we were 2 years apart.
Not
I
as close
mean,
now.
Not as close now. Things
Yeah.
change. We have
Yeah,
different
things will
goals.
change though. I think things will still change. And
Yeah.
no matter what, if your family really instilled that family value in you, you always have each other's back even though you don't disagree or you don't agree on a lot of things in life, your goals or whatever. But yeah, me and my sisters are very close. My relationship with Anna, she's awesome. She's getting married soon. Yeah, I'm very happy. But I would do anything for my sisters. Yeah.
My sister's a wild one. She's like a wild Pikachu.
Your sister's really cool.
She's really cool, but she's
That's
also
cool.
really wild. She's the wildest female I've ever seen on the planet. she
Explain.
told me she's her age gap and mine were 13 years apart.
Yeah.
That's a even crazier age gap, right?
Yeah.
She's a badass.
She is.
She is. I remember when she was in Australia, she
Mm.
wanted to do the PR thing to stay in Australia.
Yeah.
Right.
Her lawyer rejected her. Her lawyer like literally cancelled her application or something.
Why?
Because she
What?
said that my sister apparently has been traveling too much. So like the visa, it's not gonna go through.
Damn.
So to protect their reputation as lawyers, they're like canceling her as their client.
Damn. So
and
what
then
happened?
she had to do the entire legal paperwork by herself. And then eventually she got the PR.
Wow.
Wow.
And at the time she told me that, sorry, she was doing her master degree, right?
Yeah.
And like the point to pass was like 60 or something. Let's
Yeah.
just say 60, right?
Yeah.
And then she was at her 58 and then she didn't pass and she had to beg her professor to redo it. And then eventually
Beg
like,
him in what way?
just please remark it. And like I think she had to submit
Was that all?
what do you call it? Remarking fee.
I don't know. I don't know any
I've
terms.
Like in
really heard of
uni.
that. I didn't-
You can submit a fee for them to look at your work again. You have to pay a
Oh,
pay
Oh,
a fee.
okay.
reevaluate it.
Yeah, to reevaluate it,
Yeah.
and then eventually it got pushed up to 60.
Interesting.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and like my sister at one time in uni, apparently like she was accused of cheating. So like the entire like the board of directors in uni kind of went to a court situation. Where
Damn.
She had to be in front of the whole court of directors and
What
stuff
the-
to explain her case, right?
And then
So what happened was like a chick that came to my sister's place.
Yeah.
She saw my sister's work and then she like took a picture of it and then she gave it to her boyfriend who was in the same class with my sister, and then like he submitted and then like my sister was accused of copying because I think my sister.
But it was her work.
Yeah, it was her work. She
The
submitted
fuck?
it later. So
Okay.
and then like she said she was like really upset, crying and everything.
I
and
would
then
be
she
too.
said, you know what, I'm like give me a chance, I'll redo this work and then I'll do it better than my last work.
And then she did
and
it.
then she did it.
Bro, that's actually fucked. What the hell?
And then
Yeah.
that guy got fired. Not fired, but kicked
Kicked
out,
out.
expelled.
Who? The guy that cheated?
Yeah, from school, yeah, from uni. And you know that cheating in uni, if you get caught, it's serious.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Yeah,
Tunnerin is too advanced, bro.
But like, it's so funny that my sister got accused, not the guy.
Yeah,
Because like my
Yeah.
sister's work ethic is like crazy up there.
she is.
Yeah.
Damn.
And she worked really hard through life. She's a badass.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to tear her down. There's nothing
Yeah.
you can say about her to tear her down.
You can tell just by the way she talks. She's a very strong woman.
Yeah.
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 She's extremely strong, so I'm very like inspired by her. But both her and I are very stubborn, so
Yeah.
we get into a lot of arguments. But then it's all good. We'll all chill at the end, and we're like.
How was
you
it
know,
like growing up together?
We didn't grow up together. She was in Australia when I grew up because we were 13 years apart.
Yeah.
But at one point, she finished her studies. She come back to Vietnam, and we were kind of like roommates. So we share my bedroom together.
Yeah. How's
and
that?
then around, like we watched a lot of shows together. Like we watched Once Upon a Time together,
Mm.
and we loved it. Like we always watch things together at night, and then like late at night we always come down and grab like instant noodles,
Mm.
and like always eat late at night together and just chat and chill. So
Yeah.
it was lovely. Yeah,
That's good.
she's a big role model in my life.
Mm.
Her strength is crazy. I remember one time all of her friends surrounded her and then they all trashed on her all together, talk shit about her in
But-
front of her face. She probably does something that they didn't like,
Okay.
and she felt like crying because all of her friends betrayed her, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, she cut everything off with them, and the friends that did not defend her,
Yeah.
she cut it off with them too.
Damn.
And like, I think like when you have friends, right, and then something happens to you and someone really hurts you, right? And if like your friends are still managed to be friends with that person that hurts
Yeah.
you,
Mm.
goodbye. I'm
Right.
out. If you're that kind of friend and you have a lot of excuses for it, I don't care. But I'm not gonna be that kind of friend to anyone. So I don't need that kind of energy in my life.
Yeah. I've had experiences like that too.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. It just shows how much respect these people have for you if they still like one person told me straight to my or messaged me about it. Said, "Oh, I can't just not just be friends with this person." I'm like, "Bro, that's fucked." Like how much do you really value me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After being done wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I don't like friends that are like half with you, half
Yeah.
of their heart is with you, half of their heart is with like your enemy or like the people that you don't.
Like to me in friendship, loyalty and respect is the most valuable things.
Because you know that you would go to war with them. You know you
Mm.
would protect them. And then like when things happen, I don't know, I still want to be friends with them. You're like, you're out of my life.
I don't know. It's whatever, man.
I get it's a whatever, man, but I want to talk about it, right? I think if you have friends, right, and you truly value your friend, you need to make them know that through actions. You can't just be like, oh, bro, I love you. You're my bro. You're my G. And then like when things happen, they just, I don't know, I still want to be friends with them.
Yeah, just cut them off. Fuck them.
Yeah, cut them off. If you have friends like that, cut them off. Yeah, like why do you want to lower your standards and values for a friend? Yeah.
It sucks though, because a bunch of these people, like, they're good-hearted, but
I'm sorry, just because you're good-hearted doesn't mean you're a good friend.
yeah, they're nice,
You
but
know?
you know, kind.
Yeah. Everyone should raise their standards in terms of what friends you allow in your life.
Yeah,
Don't be so heartbroken when that person doesn't suit you anymore. That's alright.
yeah.
Yeah, loyalty is also a big thing for me.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think that sometimes I'd rather not have friends than have friends that are ass and not
Mm.
loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I back you up on that.
Throughout my life, I don't have that many friends.
Me too.
You-
But the ones that are loyal to me, I would remember them. They're like engraved in my
Mm.
brain.
How many loyal ones have you had?
I can't count, but I will probably say I do have quite a lot of loyal friends.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
But they
Interestingly-
don't know who they are.
I think, but like the loyal thing as well, you have to prove in your loyalty, right? And a
Yeah.
lot of them, I think
Yeah.
that they're loyal, but I don't think that there's an opportunity where they show that yet.
Yeah.
But I have like one friend, right?
Yeah.
Her name's Vanessa. She's working for me now as well.
I love Vanessa.
I remember when I was younger and I was like in this like semi-passive aggressive fight with another girl, Vanessa would trash on that girl for me, bro. She would like absolutely hate on that girl. She would like, block her.
Isn't she still
unfollow her.
trashing that girl right now?
She's still trashing on that girl right now.
That's awesome.
And that's like the friend that I want. Like you
Yeah.
hate my enemy more than I hate my enemy. I don't expect anything less from you.
Mm. Yeah. But yeah, no, when I get into that position of being able to really provide without having to sacrifice for my family or myself, I'm gonna treat the people who are loyal to me because they deserve it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
of course.
I think starting out, like when I first started out my business, like Vanessa, like I didn't pay her
Mm.
as much as I can be, but she like stayed real loyal.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was like really appreciated too.
Yeah.
The friends like that is so rare nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very good heart,
Yeah.
and her partner too. Wait, he gave us a reading as well.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
her
palm
partner does
reading.
our palm reading. What was yours said? I forgot.
I'll have a very long life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said that, but if I don't stay careful when it comes to like decisions in life, I'll end up being lonely.
Okay.
But also money comes in and out for my life.
Yeah, he doesn't keep the money.
I'm just
Impulsive with money.
Yeah.
I'm just very whatever with money. It's just money. If my whole family is being provided for, I don't care if I have money or not. As long as everyone's enjoying life, dude, that's the dream.
But then at the same time, if you truly want to provide for them and care for them in a long-term way, you have to manage your money properly to be able to keep doing that sustainably.
Yeah,
So that's important too.
that's why you guys are here. Help me strategize my money.
What was your reading said?
His reading said he's handsome as fuck.
What? That's not what it said.
Yeah, that's what it said actually.
What? No
It's a
way.
Real story.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
said you're handsome as fuck, but Lem is handsomer. I was like, damn, you got
Damn.
that from his palm?
Yeah,
That's
like,
insane,
what?
bro.
That's crazy. Nah, but really, what did he say? He said, in terms of money, I keep my money. So,
So opposite?
the opposite of Lem.
It's evident from
It's
like
pretty-
real life.
That's the opposite, yeah.
You can see that from the way we live our lives right now.
Yeah.
You're a money keeper.
You're stingy as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Just kidding, you're not. Keep
You're
your money
st-
real
you're
well.
stingy at a good rate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not frugal. You're
Um,
yeah. You spend a lot of money, more than me. No, I'm just kidding.
What else? He said that I'm meant to something about partner. What was it?
Supposed to love your partner.
No, not love my partner. Of course
Wait,
I'm
what?
meant to
You're not
love my
supposed to?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
No, serve my partner.
Serve your partner. Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He told you the rest of it though. I don't know. He told,
Yeah, because he
that's
was
all
speaking Vietnamese.
Yeah, he had to speak in Vietnamese or something,
Right.
and then that's the only two things I know from the reading.
To be honest, I don't remember my reading. Do you guys remember?
Let me think.
No, he said you're really hard to read.
Oh yeah, you're really hard to read
yeah.
He
because
could-
it feels like there's people that's directed your life already,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
or something.
I'm
like
meant
that.
to walk a path already. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's already
Yeah.
been given to you your whole
Yeah.
destiny.
Your path.
So interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
You know
even
why?
know what that
Because you're
means.
13.
actually,
You're the matrix number.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Let's hear more about that.
actually, there was something else that he said.
He did say something else. I forgot though.
Yeah, but I think something about me as well. He said that I'll have random problems that I can't control that will keep coming up in my life.
But isn't that like everyone?
Yeah, that's like everyone, but
Are you seeing a pattern in your life right now?
I don't know.
To be honest,
I
I think
don't
like
know.
I think Lem has more random problems than you.
Yeah.
What's my random problems? Okay. Are you talking about like the small things or just random problems that are like
Literally
quite big?
big, small, random, every single thing.
Oh, yeah, my life is crazy.
Yeah, more than Chris is actually. So I think in that way he's a bit inaccurate for now.
Yeah,
For
that's
now.
weird.
No, probably.
We'll see.
No, he said that it'll keep coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same problem will keep coming up.
Not the same problem, but random
Random.
that I can't control.
Uh,
And I don't know if it'll take effect on my life or not. I don't know. Can't really remember it.
I feel like I'm seeing a pattern in your life, but I'm not gonna share it.
Private life.
Yeah, it's a problem between us when we're in bed.
Yeah.
This guy's gay. I'm not. When Ashton's not with us, this guy does gay shit. I tell him, bro, get your hands off me. The fuck? The heck?
Bro.
Wait, what? Wait, anyway,
What?
what was the extra thing for Ash?
Extra thing. I don't think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think that was it, right?
No, I don't remember much from
No,
that
she
reading
was
because
hard
it
to
was
read.
like really
Oh no,
loud.
you get good money.
I don't remember that.
He said
I don't know.
you will have money. Pretty sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
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 Love doing all these readings. So fun.
Wait, you know how they said because if you do readings, it kind of takes a bit of your luck or whatever. There's like a consequence for it.
Yeah, to the reader.
What if because I've been doing a bunch of readings in numerology, and even though they're just like basic information, do you reckon it's taking effect?
No, it's mainly for the reader, not for you.
No, but I've been reading people.
Have you?
Yeah, numerology and horoscope, Chinese horoscope.
I don't know, to
maybe.
be honest.
Oh fuck.
I don't even know if I would believe that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is just hypothetically we believe in that. Damn.
Wow.
But I guess like in everyone's life, there's like ups and downs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's
I
hard
mean-
to tell. Like, how would I know?
But we can see that with the reading lady.
Yeah.
When she does a reading, she gets sick.
Yeah, she always gets sent to the hospital.
Because she's old.
Has she always been like that though?
I don't know.
Probably.
like-
But for now, she's old.
How old is she?
Like
40?
50-ish.
That's not old.
It's not that old.
That's not old enough to start going to the hospital every 1 month.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh wow.
But anyway, I think
She lives in a third world country as well, so her food
Yeah.
could have been unhealthy. I don't know.
yeah, who knows.
She's not that rich, but it
She's
could
awesome
be.
though.
She's awesome.
We did the reading and she was like, "You're so handsome." Thank you. I will marry you in the next lifetime. Yeah.
Yep.
Ash, why'd you make a face? Huh? Alright, anyway, next topic.
Okay.
Actually, bring a topic up. Can't be bothered turning on the laptop.
Okay.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
Apparently, there's like this
Yeah.
Congress thing that comes out, that public hearing about like
In
how
America?
aliens are real.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then the comments are very funny. It's
they
like
say?
literally a person that said, "Does that mean the dating market has expanded?"
They're desperate.
It's so funny, but I think obviously like it's a possible thing, especially now the Congress hearing things are like out. And now I'm just curious what they actually look like.
Mm.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
they said there's no pictures yet, yeah?
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
wouldn't release the pictures. So
Mm.
Yeah.
So, do you reckon these aliens, this is just based off our own little theories,
Right.
so whatever you guys think, do you reckon they've come here to kill us? Oh wait, they've probably been here for a while, hey?
Yeah.
Did they say that?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Congress people or the people who stated the fact that they're real, I'm pretty sure they're retired. I think they're retired, right?
Yeah, they like just came forward. To
Yeah, they
talk
just came
about it.
forward. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Like
So-
whistleblowers.
Yeah. So,
Oh, whistleblowers.
yeah, technically they've been here for a while.
Damn.
Do you think they look like us?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head, right? If they're aliens, right?
Yeah.
supposedly they have all these advanced technology to be able to fly UFOs into our planet, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine that they have enough beauty technology as well. So they wouldn't
Yeah.
look like super ugly.
Mm.
That's true.
So if they have that technology, right, they could just make themselves look like us as well. So we would
Yeah.
never know who's the alien amongst us.
Mm.
I think that makes more sense because all these photos that they show the aliens like really ugly.
Yeah.
The eyes are really big. They're all naked. Like
I don't think they look like that.
I don't think they look like that.
That could be a true form, and they just shapeshift.
Could be,
I don't think so.
but yeah, I don't think so. They don't look evolved.
That's my vibe though.
Yeah.
They don't look evolved,
Mm.
right? The pictures that we've seen.
Mm.
Yeah.
I would imagine them as some evolved species,
Like physically.
like physically
I'm
as
thinking
well.
they could be the advanced civilization from the past.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, maybe during or before the dinosaur age, before that
Yeah.
as well, they
Yeah.
could have made something and they fly away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then down
Maybe
they
they
come
wiped
back.
out the dinosaurs.
I'm thinking we're just the ancestors. Ancestors?
They're our ancestors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're the descendants
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Stone Age people.
Yeah.
Then they're just the advanced civilization before the Stone Age people.
Maybe they figure out like the wipe of the dinosaur thing could affect them or whatever. That
Mm.
like a natural disaster was coming, so they already was preparing to move to different.
Apparently, there's been more than one ice age
Yeah.
event,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
crazy. Because every ice age event, it kills the old civilization, right?
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Makes sense though, right?
That means every time there's a new civilization after one ice age,
Yeah.
they go in that process of technology, boom, become aliens for the next ice age.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane.
So what if we become the aliens for the next ice age?
I don't think it'll be as bad.
The next ice age isn't till ages away, no?
I don't know anything about this.
Maybe Ultron is the next ice age. Bruh. AI, bruh.
Bruh.
The ice age, say like Antarctica, used to be a lot bigger
Mm.
than what it is now.
Flat Earth
And,
theory.
like,
Antarctica
where,
is
where the ocean is now
the wall.
was an ice,
Yeah.
the ice wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you date an alien?
Depends on the alien.
What if
Of
Chris
course.
Chris came out right now? I identify as an alien.
I'm
No,
an
what
alien.
if it was an actual alien?
He has to prove it first. That's the thing.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I proved
say
it.
say he's proved it.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Damn, you'd be like, oh, I'm fucking an alien. Fuck yeah.
That would be cool.
Show me your spaceship.
Show me your tech.
Show me your big spaceship and show me your little spaceship. Yeah, big spaceships right here. Little spaceships right there. What?
Do you think that like with AI and tech in the future, what industries would not be replaced by AI? Let's say I'm not talking about like 100,000 years later. But
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like maybe within the 100 years. What industries would not be able to be replaced by AI?
Interesting.
Within 100 years. 100 years is more than enough
Yeah,
time
yeah.
for AI
Yeah.
to...
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the super long. I'm just talking about maybe even 20 years.
Yeah, we'll do 20 years.
We'll do 20 years. We'll do 20 years.
20 years, it wouldn't replace... Oh, man, that's hard.
That is a hard one.
I mean, it wouldn't replace the core of human-to-human relationships. I don't think it would ever replace that.
I think like,
Because if a human creates a relationship with a robot, the human knows it's a robot. It's not the same as human to human.
yeah.
Just like how we have a relationship with dogs, we are aware that it's a different relationship. So it'll never... That's a given.
Yeah.
I was
I-
thinking maybe farming.
Agriculture?
Yeah,
How
agriculture.
come? How come it's not replaced?
Just
No, that's replaced.
That
bro.
is replaceable.
by AI,
Yeah.
like robots.
Yeah. We use machines for it. Why
It's
can't we
like the
make the
G-
machines AI?
GMOs. They modify crops and vegetables to
Like
grow
like
without.
plant,
Huh?
planted as well.
Like they even have these, like they plant the vegetables in like a controlled environment and like genetically modify it so that they grow without like soil and stuff. So I mean they've already done that
Okay.
with a lot of veggies. They farm
Right.
veggies that way already. So it's not AI. That's not even AI. They haven't even applied AI to that yet. That's
Mhm.
something else.
Because that's just like robotics.
Yeah, which is interesting. And imagine what it can do with AI.
Oh, Furniture.
Making furniture?
Not making furniture, being furniture.
I think the restaurant industry and like food and beverage.
It can
Like-
replace
I
it.
don't think so.
Wait, hold up. Let
Oh.
me make my point.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
People like to eat out.
Yeah.
They like real environment to eat out.
Mm.
Maybe like the people that are like say waiters and waitresses are like people who come in to wash dishes can be replaced. But I think the business model of running a restaurant, it cannot be replaced by AI considering people love to eat out.
Why? McDonald's has done it.
But McDonald's is it's not a fancy restaurant though, or it's not like a dine-in restaurant. McDonald's is designed to be a fast food chain.
But are you saying a whole restaurant can't be run by AI?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the industry cannot be replaced by AI.
No, I don't agree with that. I think it can.
How?
I think
Wait, you guys keep talking. I need to pee again.
how? Just because I think people will naturally, as technology grows, people would naturally not want that social interaction with another human being.
I don't believe that because in COVID, people were desperate for that human-to-human connection.
Yeah, sure, right now, but the upcoming generation in the 20 years' time, they may not want that. They may want a virtual reaction,
That's a very big may.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think the may thing will be like that. Like I personally think that like humans crave human-to-human interactions,
Like-
and there will be certain individuals that prefer robotic stuff. They would prefer tech.
Yeah,
But I don't think the market will go away for a normal restaurant setting.
like a physical interaction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it could be virtual,
Virtual restaurant?
as in a virtual interaction. Say I put a VR headset on, and then I'm interacting with someone from a restaurant from, I don't know, down the road or something. That could be the interaction of the future.
But like the restaurant model wouldn't be wiped out. You know what I mean by wiped out? I said there are literally like back then there were like people transport using horses,
Yeah,
and that industry is completely wiped out
it's not
by
wiped out.
cars.
It's just a replacement. It's still the same model, right?
Yeah.
Same structure. It's just
Yeah.
replaced. So yeah,
But it is wiped out because you're no longer using horses. You're using cars.
it's a replacement. It's still the same
Okay, so like
structure.
the printing industry
Yeah.
versus like online invitations, online cards, online documents.
Yeah.
Then the printing industry is technically not wiped out, but it's like
It's just been replaced.
it's not even replaced. Like it's literally people don't use papers anymore, and they all move to online. So a printing company cannot make their business model online anymore because this Google Docs, this
Mm.
Microsoft, that's not replaced. Like the company themselves, there's no model in place, there's no system in place that help them replace that. So that's different versus a restaurant. They just replace the staff with an AI robot, or the food creation with a chef, and instead of a chef it will be an AI, but the business model itself, it cannot be wiped out.
I think also leadership roles for countries. I think it can replace it, but I don't think humans will let it replace it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But if they give it enough consciousness and decision making, dude, it'll take over by force, and we're all gonna die. It's gonna snap
Yeah.
fingers, boom, half the world is gone.
And us.
Yeah, even Elon Musk said AI is dangerous.
Mm.
I mean, it is.
Yes.
It's super dangerous.
It is for sure dangerous.
We're all gonna die.
We might. What can
You
we
reckon
do?
it'll happen in our lifetime? I think it will.
It could.
Nah,
No? Why
I don't
not?
think so.
Why not?
I don't know. I just
Feel vibe.
I just feel right. I don't think.
Well,
It
this is
would
all of
advance
this
that
is
far.
feel vibe.
Yeah, I don't think it will advance that far enough to be able to do.
That's because we don't let it advance it that far.
Yeah,
That's because we don't let it, not because it can't.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing though.
Because like computers now, say like quantum computing,
Yeah.
it's still very early. It's still like the whole computer itself is like a whole room.
Okay.
Say computers now took like, I don't know, 20, 30 years. Oh,
Bro, say information is like released on like how to build the AI, or someone smart enough learns how to put consciousness in AI. All it takes is one psycho. One psycho.
One very smart psycho.
I don't know. I think there'll be securities in place.
Because
to
AI
take
is still,
down.
isn't AI still policed? AI is still governed like by ChatGPT themselves as a company. So ChatGPT would let block a certain prompt
Mm.
Yeah.
or certain
Oh
keywords.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So that's the thing though. It's very unlikely that a psycho can use it. If you type into ChatGPT on how to like unalive a person or like things like that, it will naturally block you.
Yeah.
So
But-
unless
No, I'm saying like if scientists figure out a way to give it consciousness, and then that information is given to one psycho, or like he finds it somehow, dude, we're all doomed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who the leaders are that are trying to stop that information. Bro, one psycho, boom, everyone's gone. One Nazi, bro.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
I heard about 10,000 Nazis actually survived the war. You know where they went?
Where?
Oh shit.
Brazil.
No. Oh yeah. Somewhere in
Brazil?
South America,
Yeah.
10,000 Nazis all moved into the mountains there, and now there's like about 100,000 descendants of Nazis living there. Bro, can you imagine one Nazi figuring out how to put consciousness in AI? Dude, Age of Ultron, man. We need to find a way to beat machines.
Iron Man.
Iron
where
Man's
are
the only
you?
way.
Elon Musk.
We need Iron Man. That's manual override type shit. Or not automatic, not used by AI. Actually, that's gonna be so hard. AI can hack into everything.
Increasing. Yeah, it's interesting.
Dude, it can be the dumbest AI in the world. Give it consciousness, it learns everything.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how smart AIs are.
But how do you go about giving consciousness?
Yeah.
They've done it, right? You guys have said there's two AIs that were talking to each other. That's the consciousness. That's the start of giving it consciousness, giving it decision making ability to think.
I don't think that's consciousness yet. I think they just
But they
Right.
stopped it because they said, "Oh, this is dangerous."
because they made two computers
Talk to each
communicate-
other.
Yeah, talk to each
And
other.
then give it its own thinking ability.
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah.
Like consciousness. Bro, when we were kids, did we have decision making? No. Bro, these AIs, those two computers, they were kids. Imagine when they're adults.
Yeah.
They learn that humans are destroying the earth. Boom. The only living things on earth are animals.
If they're too smart, do you think they would at least know what morality is and what is the right thing to do and what is not? Wouldn't they be better than humans
Well,
in that too?
Actually, I told you guys I searched up, or I had a chat with ChatGPT about what I think it's gonna do. It said that it will try to compromise with humans at first.
Right.
Try to tell them you guys need to stop doing this, and you guys need to follow these rules. Otherwise, we're gonna destroy the earth, right? Or the earth is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
And then it said if they don't comply,
Yeah.
then they'll have to start, like the AI will start getting into just the police systems or whatever in order to control society.
Right.
So it said anyone who doesn't comply with when they're in that position,
Yeah.
that's when they'll start using a bit more force.
Right.
But if humans still don't comply, that's when they'll start like annihilating people. So it all depends on whether we choose to stand with AI or not.
Because I think like at that point, AI would be really smart. It would have all the information on the internet to make like a conscience, right? I
Mm.
don't think they're that stupid to not be able to distinguish between what's right and what's wrong. And
Yeah.
they would know from all the information that they obtain, unaliving someone is the wrong thing.
Yeah, no, that's definitely gonna be their last resort.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Yeah. So technically, like they would know
Yeah.
if something's right or wrong. And I'm not saying that we should trust AIs more than humans, but in that sense, I think if they have that consciousness, that I think they'll be better moral judgments than us.
Yeah.
But they have no emotion, so they wouldn't hesitate to do the right thing,
Yeah.
even
That's
if the
also
right
not-
thing is
They
killing
don't
people.
have emotions, but like the logic of unaliving someone, they would know that it's wrong.
Yeah, they would.
So even though they don't have emotions, they're still capable of making the right decisions and what is considered morals and justice.
Yeah. Those are the steps, right? They give out the information that's needed for Earth and like the world to really sustain itself. If people don't comply, it will go to the next step. They enter law enforcement. People don't comply, they start actually controlling the society into little communities. People still don't comply. That's when it's okay. These guys are not adhering to our rules because we're trying to save the planet and we're trying to save society in general. They'll kill those people.
I think saying that they will kill those people, I think it's a big stretch. Because we know that the legal system is around. We know that there are jail cells. Don't you think that they'll just chuck them in a jail cell?
Maybe, probably.
Why do you think that, they have to kill someone, they have to wipe out the planet, knowing that the AI will be smart?
At that point, do you think humans would just let them take them to jail? No.
They will, because humans let other humans take them to jail so that they're unarmed. There's nothing they can do. So yes, they will. So I don't think that AI will be that stupid. They can be unemotional, but they're not stupid to the point where they don't know unaliving someone is the wrong thing. Considering AI learns from human experiences. They learn from the things that we put online. They learn from a lot of us, right?
Yeah.
I think those kind of judgment, they can actually make better judgment than us. I don't think they'll unalive anyone.
Let's
personally.
hope that's how.
Yeah, we can hope, but this is all speculations, right? You speculate that 100% they'll kill you. And then I speculate that if they are that smart, they would know what to do.
Yeah.
So of course it's all hope and speculations, but I'm just saying they know the legal system, they know law.
Yeah.
They probably read a lot of law stuff on the internet. They would know. They probably would know more than us.
They'll definitely stop putting people in jail. But if people still don't comply,
they're in jail. There's nothing they can do. A lot of people in jail don't comply. But if they're in a jail cell, then that's it. That's done.
Humans are usually
but if you say that someone's in jail and that they don't comply, they're still being unalived by humans. Right. So what's the difference between the AI and the human then?
With an AI, if you're going to put them in jail, I think they'd take the easy route and just eliminate whatever.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that AI are dumb. I think that they might not be emotional, but I don't think they're logically dumb, right? So they know this is not what to do because AI is an extension of the human brains and what humans has put on the internet already. So they'll be they know that they should not unalive anyone. They've learned history, they've learned law, they've learned everything. They're better than us in everything.
But no, I'm saying that's definitely gonna be their value when they take those little steps at the start, right? That's why they're not instantly going to kill anyone. I'm saying as a last resort, if humans really don't comply, last resort is killing people.
But that's with everyone though. Humans kill humans for not complying. So I'm saying there's not much of a difference then.
That's true, actually.
So why is AI more dangerous when humans already killing other humans?
Damn.
So how are they even different from the way we are? We kill other humans too. Don't you see, wartime?
Yeah.
People kill people. Nazi time, Hitler killed people. People kill people already. I don't understand. What would make AI the bad guys?
They're not. They're here to preserve life.
Exactly.
As long as they can.
Yeah, and if you don't comply, and if AI, if they're smart, they would evaluate the things that you don't comply with and how severe it is, right? But say if you're a serial killer and you don't comply, they put you in jail cell, you escape to kill more people, then what do you want them to do?
You gotta remember that AI is programmed, so it has human thoughts, or
it can be programmed to be evil too.
Yeah, human programmed AI.
But then it's like you said, it has conscience and it can think using data.
Yeah.
Using every data that's on the planet is on Google. So I don't think saying that they cannot make the right decisions logically or emotionally, I think that's underestimating them too.
Yeah. There's a lot of factors that can also play out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying AI know more history than you. Yeah. AI know more history than us. AI know more law than us. AI probably is exposed to the bad stories on the internet and what people comment and say about those bad stories. AI probably is aware of you can't repeat history. Oh, this is bad, that is bad. I think AI is more aware than us, even if it's fed that information. So I think it's like very difficult for an AI to be like flawed in that way. Like I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying like they know a lot more than us to make the right decisions, in my opinion.
Yeah, if it's programmed the right way.
Okay. Anyway, humans are also programmed the wrong way all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying I don't see much of a difference.
Yeah.
I don't see how they're more dangerous.
So you don't think AI will be dangerous?
I'm not saying that I don't think AI will be dangerous, but the chance of it is very little.
I think the reason why they would be more dangerous is because you talk about robots, right?
Yeah.
They'd be harder to destroy.
Yeah.
Where humans are more fragile than a robot. Right?
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So that's like the physical aspects that they would be more stronger than us. They'd be smarter than us, technically. Yeah. So if they were to turn on us,
Yeah.
there's like a very low chance of us.
I think the fact that there are AIs and stuff out there, I think a lot of scientists and
Yeah.
the people that work on the project already have a safe measure already.
Yeah, of
So
course.
in a way, I do trust on those people to know what to do when things go down.
Of course.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you talk about unpredictability, right? You're talking about impulsiveness. Human beats AI. Anyone can turn on you. Anyone can shoot a gun at
Of
you.
course.
Yeah.
So I don't see much of a difference. Humans are so much more dangerous. Humans are currently the most dangerous species. Yeah. Because we're dumb.
But in terms of that, wasn't there like the Google? I think it was the Google AI that they created. I don't know what it's called.
Like when rogue, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Alexa?
like it went rogue,
Mm.
right? It started like bullying the users.
Bullying the users.
Yeah, like it.
What did it say?
I can't remember what it said, but it like. I didn't really look into it that much, but it started like saying shit about them.
Yeah.
Like just say
Like
fuck
troll
you.
shit or what?
Yeah, like troll shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
because I think it had access to somewhat of the internet, or
Some parts of the internet.
Yeah, some
I
parts of the
think,
internet.
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
Like that AI's new as well.
yeah.
Oh, you reckon there's a reason why most AIs aren't connected to the internet? Actually, are they all not connected to the internet yet?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Because the ones that are, like the can read data, you have to put in the data from the website. Like they don't know that knowledge already.
Yeah, I think.
And I think that AIs would know that war is like a bad thing if you're going to war and stuff. And like AI would, like I said, AI is capable of making more logical like solutions and making more logical arguments.
Yeah.
Because like right now, a lot of human wars, like we go into war because we're too emotional.
What if different AIs have different solutions?
Like humans.
Yeah, then war
Like
would start
humans.
between the
Right,
robots. Bro, I'm hiding in the bunkers, bro.
Sure, but I'm just saying, sure, like there are different humans, right? And then there are also different AIs. And what I'm saying is that even with the AI sort of like advancements, if they were to police us and govern us, like I don't know if that's gonna make any difference. We're already being controlled by the Matrix.
Right.
We already are being controlled by human and government. What would be the exact difference? I wouldn't know what the difference would be. If you think about it, there's not much of a difference. It's just our government is gonna be replaced with another more logical government. You know, and we're all here like being fearful of aliens and AI. Oh, they're gonna take over us. Oh, they're gonna kill us all. But like humans are already doing it. So what are you so afraid of? It's literally the same shit, except humans are dumber and more emotional.
So why do you think Elon's afraid of it?
Well,
I don't know.
Advancing it.
they'd be able to push rules a lot easier, right?
Maybe he's afraid of it because he wouldn't have as much control and all his things will be exposed. I don't know.
Damn. Oh, wait. Imagine AI gets to a point where everything, all the jobs is taken. What happens to
Evolution.
money, currency?
Disappear, gone. Doesn't matter anymore.
Dude, we're gonna be like, you ever seen Wall-E?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
There's Eva who's looking after all the fat asses.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be human society. We're all gonna be fat in our little chairs. Holy shit. I can
doesn't
actually
mean-
imagine everyone's like overweight and shit. Bruh.
But at that point, like if the AI is logical, they'd be like, "You're so fat. I'm gonna force you on a treadmill."
Oh, yeah, true.
Imagine that. Because technically, isn't that a good thing?
But they can also think logically and think this can speed the rate at which humans can decrease, so that because population is
Or
always
maybe they'll
increasing.
find a way to cut your fat and do surgery on you
Fuck.
so that you don't get fat at all.
No, it's messed up.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm excited for?
What?
Robot fights between two AI.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
actually.
sick, because like you're not really controlling them, they're just fighting each other.
Yeah.
Everyone's just betting. Dude, that'd be so fun.
Yeah, I can imagine like robots taking over sports.
Yeah.
It'll be
Like
fun
you see
until the other robot lose and got so bitter that it fights you instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, most all actors are gonna be taken out, bro. They could be taken out.
Like right now, right? If you're thinking about like the people that guide us now, that govern us right now, they're
Mm.
doing us a
Okay.
disservice. Humans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if AI come on and take that charge of being our governor,
Yeah.
I don't know. Would it be a bad thing?
We don't know until it happens.
No, but it's all speculation here, right? That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Yeah.
But to
Like-
me, that's interesting because the people that are governors right now, they all have an ulterior motive.
Mm.
Yeah. What if the
They don't
AI
have
comes
the
too?
purest heart. They care about money. They're super emotional.
Yeah.
I don't know about the AI. Like I said, I don't know. But like right now, I'm just saying, like our governments are not the best government.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the AIs are like very advanced and they're fed with information even on morality,
Yeah.
then I think that wouldn't be so bad. Because then at least someone has like the right morality, the right standards,
Yeah.
and someone who doesn't want all the money in the world, and
Mm.
someone who truly just want to serve.
Yeah.
And being unemotional about it, don't want to go to war with other countries because they hate the president.
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I just think that'd be like interesting. It is scary though because, yeah, of course I don't know if the AI is gonna get fed that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna actually be able to,
The thing is,
Like,
will
think like that.
yeah, think like that.
the thing is, will humans really enjoy a life like that?
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of communities will not like that,
Mm.
yeah,
because to AI is just, it's logical to live with whatever the rules are set out, right? But what if
Mm.
humans aren't happy with it?
then they'll destroy the AI. We all go back to our very sad reality.
Let's hope we can destroy the whole AI. What if it starts just hacking into a random computer in South America and starts all over again from there?
That's an overly negative mindset, so I'm gonna switch your point of view a little bit, right?
Go.
But what if we become an absolute utopia? There's enough food for everyone on the planet. There's enough healthcare for everyone. Everyone lives happily. There's no one that's really suffering on our planet.
Mm.
No word hunger, no nothing. If natural disaster comes, AI is able to rebuild your house. AI protects you to be safe from like thieves and robbery. What
Mhm.
happens when we live in a world like that then?
People will be bored.
Yeah, it'll be too easy.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, people want the problem
Yeah.
fixed. This is it.
Yeah.
And if they rebel, then we're just gonna go back to the way we are. Let's say they're able to take it down. We're gonna go back to the way we are now. Word hunger everywhere. Houses knocked down because of natural disasters. No one to really help fund and rebuild it.
Mm.
Poverty everywhere. Families struggling. Crime rates go up. That's just still gonna be the world that we live in now.
Yeah, that's true.
It could go both ways, to be honest.
It could. It could.
Yeah. No, a very happy utopia like that, I really don't see it as something humans would want. Yeah, they could enjoy it for what few years, but I think thinking about it now, humans need conflict and peace to happen at the same time.
It's interesting,
They
right?
it can't just be one.
Okay.
It's like
But-
the idea of yin yang.
But by that time, do you think new conflicts will arise? We'll just evolve. It's gonna be a new problem.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope AI tries to take us to the alien world.
Yeah, we could have different problems at that time, but we wouldn't
Yeah.
have the same problems we have now, which we haven't been able to resolve in centuries.
Mm.
Yeah.
It would take us to a different level of advancement and evolution, and I get that a lot of people don't want that. People are comfortable.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just because you don't want it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, doesn't mean AI is evil.
It's true.
Then you're selfish and the AI is not, then the problem comes back to you being you. You
Mm.
don't want to change.
What
Isn't
could-
that interesting?
Yeah.
And humans just want to be humans and they just don't want to advance. And yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the species that do not want to advance on purpose?
Are you talking about the uncontacted tribes?
No, I'm talking about us right now. If, say,
Right.
AIs want to take over to better our lives, but we don't want it. Do you think it's dangerous that humans don't evolve or advance?
I think it's gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah, it would be dangerous.
But the
'Cause-
thing is, humans want to evolve. Humans want to keep changing.
Not all humans.
yeah, that's the thing.
Look
leaders,
around you.
leaders always want change. They always want.
Leaders, so how many people comparing to the normal people?
Leaders of the world are the ones that make these decisions.
Exactly, but not everyone wants advancement. Not everyone wants change.
Yeah.
So I think like the only bad thing about that comes from this whole AI thing is that like people are gonna be forced to evolve and change, and that's where they have to deal with the reality on whether
Yeah.
they want to stay the same
Yeah.
or whether they want to go up.
That's why I said it's gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like just like I said before, the Industrial Revolution, right?
Mm.
The period before that, people were still in the factory. People was like doing things by hand a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the factory comes and people can do things on machines now. But then there are people that want to stick to their old ways. I can't work on machines.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to do things by hand. I want to take my time.
Yeah.
And then there are people like literally ChatGPT comes out, and then there are some IT people around us.
Yeah.
They still be like, I don't want to use ChatGPT. I want to code the traditional way.
Yeah.
And I think those people are the people that are actually gonna hate the AI advancement and like technological change.
True.
But I think overall, like AI could make a really positive impact on our life
Of course.
for
Yeah.
the people that are willing to
Yeah.
grow and change. And of course, it's gonna come with this danger because it's still really new, no one really governs it yet. But
Yeah.
I'm still really excited to see what's gonna play out. I'm not totally against it.
I'm just riding the
Me
wave,
too.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
If conflict starts, I'm fighting.
You know,
if peace starts, I'm still fighting.
what happens if we all go into a zombie apocalypse? And do you think how many days can you last?
I'll,
Forever,
I'll be
till I
last man
die.
alive.
I'll last till I die.
You last till you die.
Till I'm 80, bro.
And you're a female.
Yeah, I'll be a female now. Because of the tap water that I have to drink.
All the chemicals from the zombies turn you
Yeah.
into female.
No, I actually played a zombie apocalypse game before.
What do you mean?
Which game?
It's like a zombie apocalypse game. I play on my phone.
Oh,
There's many games on
Yeah,
the zombie
so many.
apocalypse.
I don't remember what game is it, but I used to play a zombie apocalypse
Right.
game, and I
Yeah.
just find it interesting of like how so in that game you had to build like a whole civilization underground to survive.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Do you guys
What-
see that video of a zombie in China?
isn't that
This was
fake?
ages
Oh,
ago.
yeah, that was fake though.
Oh, that was fake?
A lot of zombie videos are fake. I don't know which one is
Dude,
real.
when it first got released, I got so excited. I was like, dude, this is the start.
Yeah.
This is what I've been training for. Not physically, but my mindset. Playing games and shit.
But do you know? Apparently, I read somewhere that scientifically zombie can't be a thing. Even if they are, they can't go that fast. They can't kill you because they're technically dead, right?
Yeah.
Zombies are technically dead, which means that their brain doesn't
they're
really
brain
work.
dead.
They're brain dead,
Mm,
and if they're brain dead, they can't move their body.
right.
Even if they're so lucky to the point where like their brain can still move an inch of their body, they can't run that fast.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, what if AI is the start of zombies? You put a chip into a body, boom, starts working the whole body again. Dude, that's Loki. Possible, no?
I guess it's technically a zombie, right?
It is.
Yeah, because
You just put a chip in to make it alive.
It's like a host.
Yeah, it's a host.
Yeah, it's a zombie.
Bro, AI can make zombies.
It's not the typical zombies you would
Bruh.
think of.
But why would zombies wanna kill you? Wouldn't they just be like dead people?
Depends what the what AI controls the chip and what the AI wants to do. Dude, imagine governments get a hold of that idea, right? And then they start going to war. The first country that uses that, they go to war with zombies, not real people. Holy shit.
Take away the emotions.
Take away lives. So people are just fighting with figurines pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, they could just fight with robots.
Or dude,
instead of-
they can have a war with real people, but they have chips in them. So when they die, revive. Dude, it's a never ending war. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I'm fried.
One last topic, and then we'll close it out.
Okay, we'll just close it out now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can barely use your brain. You're brain dead.
I'm brain dead.
And that's why we can't trust humans to govern our society. 2 hours of talking in, they're brain dead.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
And they're negotiating and they're correcting you unnecessary things. So that's why I believe AI should govern us, because they don't get brain dead.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. This is Feeling Like Podcast. We'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.